Hi, this is Dr. Ben Newman. I study coronaviruses. I've worked on them and been growing them for 24 years. And this is an area where I have some expertise. Outside this area, maybe not, but in this area, yeah, pretty much so. I also read a lot of coronavirus papers, and so I'm going to use those to answer questions from viewers. All right, so the next question is from Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Let's see. Hi, Dr. Ben. Thank you for what you're doing. Very nice. The question is about the list of activities and relative risk level that the Texas Medical Association put out. And I don't see a link there, but I found this by Googling TMA COVID risk, and it just pops up. It's something like, is going to the park more dangerous than opening your mail or whatever, something like that. Yeah, so the list, I looked at it. It basically makes sense. I think there are a couple things on there that I would move up or down one peg. For example, yesterday I got a haircut. Yeah, looks much better, much more human. Maybe less human. I don't know. Yeah, but whatever. We'll take it. And so that's listed as 5 or 6. I forget. You can look at the list and see right where it is. But it's toward the bad end. And there's some risk there, but the way they do it at Sport Clips of Texarkana, yeah, unintentional plug, but you know what? You do something right, you get a plug. It's fair. They have you wear a mask the entire time. They wear a mask the entire time. There are like 4 seats in there that are even open. It was empty at the time I went in, and yeah, when they need to trim around your ears, they pull the mask off, but like keep it tight so it's still against your face, and do a little trim with the other hand. It's a good bit of ambidextrous hair trimming, and yeah, hats off. Yeah, or we don't need hats anymore because we got a haircut. Yeah. So yeah, so I would say that can be lower, but they're trying to classify the general activity, and it can be higher. Same thing with stuff like the beach. I think this is a good guide when you are going in and planning for what to do. Because if you get to the beach and there's not a single person there, or if this is your private island, Mr. and Mrs. Millionaire, good for you. You're fine. Yeah. It's people that are the risk, and your nearness to people and the kinds of activities they would be doing. That's what's going to carry the risk with it. Totally agree that something like a restaurant would be really high. And a beach could be extremely high risk or kind of low risk, depending if you're going at 2 in the morning. Yeah. Just you to sit out under the starlight. Yeah, that's probably okay. But if you are planning one of these activities, this is like a good average risk level that you can start from, and then you can say, well, okay, but there's nobody here, so take it down a peg or two. Or there's a lot of people here. Yeah, this is probably a level or two higher risk than even the chart indicates. So don't live your life exclusively by the chart, but this is nice because it makes it easier to do that calculation, and it kind of puts all this stuff that the modelers and epidemiologists have been figuring out into a form that is relatively usable by just anybody, including like me. So yeah, I like this list. I think it is pretty sensible. And then the 2 things that Cindy was wondering about are physical therapy, which kind of seems like going to the gym. Yeah, it depends. If it's one-on-one physical therapy and you are both wearing a mask, then potentially masked physical therapy could be relatively low impact. And it's something with enough upside, like you have to do it to be able to continue living to any any extent at all. That yeah, finding a safe way to do that, I think, is a good priority to have, and I like that. Whereas going to the gym, you don't know. Every machine could be taken by some sweaty dude who's puffing away, yeah, breathing those COVID fumes out into the world. And your risk could be extraordinarily high, or if you somehow are in the gym alone, there hasn't been anybody in there in the last, I don't know, hour, and nobody comes in while you're in there, then yeah, it's as safe as being alone anywhere else. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. Also, having your teeth cleaned seems quite risky. Yeah, that seems quite risky to me. I haven't yet been back to the dentist since COVID, and I don't know. The kids have gone. I like that at their dentist, the people that are cleaning the teeth are actually wearing both a mask and a face shield. That's better protection for them. But yeah, I feel as though the people that are running those things, that are actually cleaning the teeth, are at a lot of risk because they have to be right up there in the face of somebody who is definitely not wearing a mask, because you can't do that. And so I would also want to know that there are something like at least weekly, just proper COVID tests. Yeah, up the nose, well, uncomfortable as it is. With that, yeah, there would be a way, but I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna do a good job brushing my teeth, and as long as there's nothing major wrong, I'm gonna stay away, so that when somebody does have an abscess or just a tooth that needs pulled or is doing something terrible, it's a little safer for them, the lower amount of traffic that's there. Yeah, so it's a little bit bad for me. Yeah, and maybe a little bit better for somebody else. So I don't know. That's the way I see it anyway. But this is not really a science question. This is like a personal philosophy question. So I'm out of my area of expertise. I'm giving you my personal opinion. And there, you got it. Yeah. So thanks very much. This has been Ask Dr. Ben.